Hi, my name is Amber Gettings, and today I'm going to be talking to you about sentence sprawls. So, by definition, a sentence sprawl happens when there are too many coordinate or subordinate clauses joined together. So, some examples of coordinate clauses can be or, and but, and some examples of subordinate clauses can be which, that, who, and where. Here's a sentence that showcases a few different sentence sprawls. The school play was planned for Monday, December 2nd, but not all the parents were able to attend because they had to work, so it was rescheduled for the following Saturday. See, now instead of that lengthy and wordy sentence, we can say, the school play, which had been planned for Monday, December 2nd, was rescheduled for the following Saturday so that all working parents can attend. Now, I'm sure you can see the huge difference between this sentence and the last sentence. This sentence used a whole lot less words and was a lot more concise with getting the exact same message across. Here I have a website that goes over the issues with sentence sprawls and has a few different examples. One quote that I pulled from this website is that, in short, sentence sprawl means that there are too many equally weighted phrases and clauses, which produces tiresome sentences. So now I'll show you exactly what is on this website and what it looks like. So this website on Newsroom.edu shows the grammar guru, and it goes over different tips that can help you with sentence sprawls. So one thing that I'm really highlighting here is that they mention that there actually isn't anything grammatically incorrect with sentence sprawls. However, it does make sentences too wordy, and it doesn't communicate your thoughts clearly. This is definitely important if you want to make sure you're not going to lose your audiences, or that they're just going to skim through what you're writing instead of grasping what you're actually trying to say. I really think this website is a great resource if you're trying to learn more on sentence sprawls. So another website that I actually really wanted to show is from Purdue OWL, the online writing lab, and they do have this article specifically on conciseness when you're writing. So conciseness and sentence sprawls goes hand in hand because when you're removing sentence sprawls, your main goal is to be more concise. So on this website, they have a few different tips that they recommend for being more concise in your writing. So the first one here is to replace several vague words with more powerful and specific words. The first example that they have of this tip is the politician talked about several of the merits of after-school programs in his speech. And a more efficient way to write this would be that the politician touted after-school programs in his speech. Now this broke that down from 14 words to 8 words, with again getting the exact same message across. The second tip that they have here is to interrogate every word in a sentence. So the example of this tip is, the teacher demonstrated some of the various ways and methods for cutting words from my essay that I had written for class. And to make it more concise, they have, the teacher demonstrated methods for cutting words from my essay. You see, there's a lot of words in that first tip that actually didn't need to be there. So they took them out, knocked that down from 22 words to 10 words with getting the exact same message across. So the third tip that they have here is simply to combine sentences. So their example is, Ludwig's castle are an astounding marriage of beauty and madness. By his death, he had commissioned 3 castles. But combining that to a more concise sentence is, Ludwig's 3 castles are an outstanding marriage of beauty and madness. These 3 tips from OWL Purdue can definitely help you with wordiness as well. So, the reason why I think I struggle so much with sentence sprawls is because I have a really bad habit of writing exactly how I speak. Because of this issue, I don't always put emphasis on making sure that my sentences are clear and precise. Instead, I quickly put all my thoughts in a sentence and then just move on to the next one. I should be paying more attention to my audience and making sure that I'm not being too wordy or at risk of losing their attention. So some helpful tips that I learned along the way of trying to get better at sentence sprawls is definitely to read your sentences out loud. This is a good way to actually see if maybe you are sounding too wordy or if there's a clearer way that you can be saying it. Also, just look at the amount of coordinate and subordinate clauses in your sentence because there is the possibility that you can afford to take a few out. Lastly, I would just try to break the sentence up into 2 different sentences. This way just that one original sentence isn't being too wordy and tiresome. Thank you for watching my video. Again, my name is Amber Gettings, and I hope I helped you learn a few things about sentence sprawls.